National Football League.
On the Carolina sideline, here's a look at head coach Dave Canales. His guys losers their last game, hoping to reverse that here. Across the field, Kyle Shanahan, coach of the 49ers. His guys more than motivated for this contest, ready to take the field here at home.
Set to kick off.
Will Lutz looks about ready to go. Ball teed up. Kate Scott and Brock Heward with you in the booth. And we're off and running from Levi Stadium. He's got a lane up past the 30. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40. Now out comes the Panther offense for its initial drive of the game. And they're brought out by someone still trying to live up to that #1 pick status from the 2023 draft. Now in his third season from the University of Alabama, it's Bryce Young.
Some tough luck last week for this quarterback, Kate. 2 touchdowns, the 1 interception, and you just know the way it works. These coaches love to tell us they always think about the losses. They sting way more than the wins. It's the same thing with the quarterback. He's not thinking about the touchdowns. He's thinking about correcting that interception and knowing right here, he's got to play some clean ball.
That's good. Panthers. First down.
First down. Young. And the 49ers rush gets home, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and clear. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home that side.
Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So third down now. These guys better change up what they're doing on the ground here, Brock, because this defense has seen right through it these last couple of plays.
Yeah, we bang the drum all the time for staying on schedule. This is the epitome of being off schedule.
Defense looking to defend the marker on third down.
Come on, set.
Here he goes, third and long. 49ers close it in, and down he goes. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down.
A couple sacks on the opening drive. You better get to fix-it mode in a hurry. And I'm talking about on the sidelines. I'm talking as a quarterback. You've got to solve this pass rush because we know one thing about guys in this league defensively. When they get a couple sacks, they can smell it. And they're going to raise the intensity to another level.
That one hits at the 6, but can't check up. It gets into the end zone for a touchback. So here come the 49ers for their opening drive. They're led out by the fourth-year passer out of Iowa State, Brock Purdy.
From Mr. Irrelevant just 3 years ago to one of the highest-paid quarterbacks in the NFL, Brock Purdy has just been the model of competitive grit. And Kate, these 49ers just feed off of it. Is he the most talented? No, but he plays with tremendous heart, and his teammates follow him.
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. Play action now with Purdy. He rolls to his right. Got to it right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Purdy setting up that play action. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was, how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical. And that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, he better be ready for some contact.
Ooh, and almost an opening drive pick, but he couldn't hang on. He dropped it, so the potential turnover winds up on the ground. Does, though, bring up fourth down. Perhaps a little misplaced sense of urgency on their opening drive. We'll find out together, and they're going for this from their own side. Sticking to the air here, it's Purdy. He's going to try another deep one here. He's got it deep downfield. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. One of their biggest plays of the game so far, and it comes on a fourth down gamble.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, Drew, I love that.
Get set, get set. 11, that's left.
Purdy on the play action. And that's incomplete, but he might have done a little too much to cause that. Flag comes out, and this could be interference. He got too aggressive to try and stop that play, and they tag him for pass interference. So fresh set of downs after the penalty. They'll run here following the penalty. And he gets this down to the 22 before being stopped. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Brings up second and 9.
On the toss, it's McCaffrey. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of a gain of 8, third down. Offense headed to the line, just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. McCaffrey on third down. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now.
Now, you'd sure love to see a little more yardage when you get into the open field, but this offense, it will take a new set of downs with that toss run.
They toss right side to McCaffrey. And he found some running room for a nice gain.
Give some credit to this offense. They almost got it done on just one play running the ball in. I got to be honest, the first down run often leads to second down pass, but I don't think so now. Now you push that pile, go finish this drive.
And he runs it across, touchdown! The 49ers have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown! Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure of what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
Will Lutz now on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the 49ers will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Will Lutz set to kick off.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. The Panthers and Chuba Hubbard ready to begin another drive. And he's been carrying a great campaign now into the heart of this season. He's hitting top 5 in rushing yardage. On play action, here's Young. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Yeah, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
They just get the play off. And they're able to take him down, and that sack is how we're going to end our first quarter of play. We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. We've got the 49ers in front. Back to Levi Stadium right after this. To go with the second quarter. It's Panthers football. They're stuck behind the sticks on 3rd and long. 3rd and long for him here. They want him again, and he goes down again. A 3rd consecutive sack. The defense totally dominating this drive, Brock. That brings up 4th down.
That is now the 5th sack this offense has had to endure in the first half alone. We're in a double-digit pace here. And I'll tell you what, I know how these defensive coordinators work. They can feel the blood in the water. They are not going to stop getting after this quarterback until this offense can find a way to protect itself.
Sam Martin on again now to punt it away. Christian McCaffrey on the 49ers return. His work begins at the 31. And it ends up a good return for him, up past their own 40. The 49ers are headed back out on offense as we get a look at Christian McCaffrey. And they've gone to him as a receiver to complement his presence in the backfield, Brock, to some good early results. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Escapes the pocket. Reeled in by George Kittle. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
New set of downs from 37. First down, Purdy to throw. Couldn't bring it in over the middle, incomplete.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Back to the air on second, Purdy. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
On 3rd down, Purdy. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
To throw again, it's Purdy. He's going deep. Ayuk makes the catch. He has the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers pull out in front for their 13-zip. It's a Brandon Ayuk touchdown. And they've loved the scoring production he's brought out of their offense. That touchdown gives him 10 on the season. Extra point try now from Lutz. The point after splits the uprights. And the 49ers double their lead to 14.
14. Panthers nothing. Will Lutz set to kick off.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. On the return, here comes Xavier Leggett. Jukes away from one. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Dave Canales getting his Panthers out there for their next drive. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10.
Let's go. 10. Blue, 32. 10.
This drive will begin with Hubbard. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, Young. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
Goodness gracious, this quarterback is taking an absolute beating in this first half. You better have some ice for him ready at halftime. I'll tell you this, Kate, it has been a brutal couple quarters, and if you don't start protecting the quarterback, this guy may not make it and even finish this game.
And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. Sam Martin on the punt. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. Secures this at the 17. That'll be the first and more. And you'll love the effort on that return as he gets him all the way up beyond the 40. Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10. Now Purdy. Into a crowd and intercepted. And the Panthers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. Hubbard gets it to start the drive. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Nick Martin making that play. So when we come back, Brock, it's going to be 2nd and 8. So we've reached our 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. On 2nd down, it's Hubbard. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. They'll throw 3rd and long. The 49ers rush gets home, and they drop him. And they come up big on 3rd down there with the set. Carolina in punt formation. And he's been getting all of it every time out. He has it at the 13. And something on the return, but not much as it still ends inside the 20. The 49ers are headed back out on offense as we get a look at Christian McCaffrey. And he's already scored once this game, something he's made a bit of a habit of this season. As we see, he's among the league's best at finding that end zone. Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come, 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. And he put everything he's got. They connect on the deep shot. He's at the 30. The 10. And he's going to score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. I hope you weren't settled in to call a long drive there, partner. Only took him a matter of seconds to go all 80 yards and hit pay dirt.
Are you kidding me? I love big plays just like everybody in the building loves big plays, and it took all of them, guys up front doing their job, and certainly the playmakers to finish it.
Extra point try now from Lutz. Extra point set right down the middle. And the 49ers stretch their lead to 21.
Niners 21. Panthers nothing. Will Lutz set to kick off.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. Here come the Panthers, taking over late in this first half. 49ers close it in, and down he goes. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
It's 2nd down.
Might be time to reach into the bag of tricks on 2nd down. 16 to go following the sack.
Let's go now. 45. Hut, hut. Hut.
Defense shows blitz. Young. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Number ready.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
It's now
Here we
3rd
go.
down and 6.
Rush coming for Young. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Panthers getting everyone set for the punt. And he's been one of the players of this game. Let's see what he can do on the return. And he's going to get him further up their side of the field with a nice return there, partner. Up past the 35. The 49ers are headed back out on offense as we get a look at Christian McCaffrey. And they haven't been shy about looking his way in the passing game, have they? You can see that so far this season, he's currently leading all running backs in receiving yards. Pretty throwing here on 1st. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That throw was looking for Brandon Ayuk. And now it's 2nd down. Off the play fake. Purdy. Completed over the middle. And he is tagged right as he brings that one in, Brock. But a solid gain right up towards that midfield stripe.
And the 49er 1st down.
Throwing here just before halftime. Flushed out of the pocket. Right back to Ayuk it goes. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. We've reached halftime, Brock, in a lopsided contest so far. Let's hear what Scott Hansen has to say. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
Our tour around the NFL starts now. We begin at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. The Rams at home to take on Tampa Bay. And this is Rachaad White. He's going to get in from 6 yards out. The Buccaneers up their mark to 7-4 with this win. From there, it's down to the Big Easy in New Orleans. We'll check in on the Saints as they play host to the Atlanta Falcons. And it's Ray McCloud. He's going to run a deep route, look it in, and he's gone. This will be a 70-yard touchdown catch. The Falcons are back to within a game of 500. They move to 5-6 with the win. One more to bring you up. Let's go to Arlington. The Cowboys taking on the Eagles. And this is Devontae Smith. He was a tough man to pin down all game long. This, one of his 2 touchdown catches. The Eagles get it done within the division as they come away with the victory. And a look now at the rest of the action around the league here in week number 12. Meanwhile, our game has not been all that competitive, a one-sided affair through 2 quarters. As we get you back out to Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Brings in the kick at the 9. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And they finally bring him down after a huge run back into their territory.
Well, their hopes of an early comeback, that faint flicker of light they had when they exited the locker room at halftime, that return just enough to get out. Very good chance now. That lead's going to grow and certainly not shrink.
The 49ers and Brandon Ayuk running onto the field. And he hasn't been a stranger to the end zone this season. No, sir, including on their prior drive, Brock. A pretty important touchdown for him when you look at his season total. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. First and 10 now. Here's Purdy. Buys time, rolling right. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So it's second and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line. Play action now. Purdy headed out right. Sends this to the end zone. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. They just can't finish the play.
Get set. Line around up. 11.
Throw here, third down. On him quick, and they bring it down. And this defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up fourth down.
Kate, you know I love to say that the NFL game is a game of adjustments. You come out of halftime, and you know you've got to impact the quarterback. You got to get home, and it's exactly what they do on this opening drive.
Purdy trying on fourth down. Bails out of the pocket quick. This interception is also dropped, but they're still going to take possession as the incomplete pass forces a turnover on downs here. Motion man is the tight end. He's going left.
60 red. Set.
First and 10. It's Hubbard. Now this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be second and 12.
Down. Ready?
Young working from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Xavier will get the target on that throw. So they're left facing third and long. Air it out on third. And the 49ers rush gets home, and they drop him. And they're staring at a fourth down now after that sack.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Their punter making his way out now. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And this hits at the 4 before taking a bounce into the end zone. That's a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
49ers to the line. First and 10.
Get set. Ready?
begin the drive with McCaffrey. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Went the wrong way on first down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 18-yard line.
Now a give, McCaffrey. And he will get to that 30-yard line before they stop him. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space like a chess master. Seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and at what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone could finally get to him.
Purdy on first down. Little off centers, man, just couldn't adjust to it.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing a double coverage, odds are against you.
Purdy setting up that play action. He put everything he had into this one. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. Two great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for third down.
When that ball left his hands, Kate, he envisioned a massive play, and he nearly saw it happen for all the wrong reasons. What a great effort there defensively to track the ball and be in position to nearly pick it.
Buying some time right. Complete beyond the marker. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard. And hey, there's still time. He could add on even more.
And you just feel his aggressive mindset all game long. As long as there's time left, he's going to want to keep on firing and turn a good performance into a great one.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Purdy on the play action. He rolls to his right. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
That's such a good example, Kate. You don't have to be an elite runner to be a good thrower of the football on the run. The same fundamentals, the attention to detail to be a good pocket passer, they show up on the run as well. That's an excellent job getting the completion.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Play action now with Purdy. Completed left side there to Jennings. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, there's going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out, well, when you do and you're electric, it's sure fun to play.
And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
McCaffrey will take it in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers running away so far. We've got a 27-zip game. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown.
We've seen all game long how difficult it has been for this defense to try to contain this guy. Not only through the air, now 2 touchdowns on the ground. He's just been a difference maker.
Extra point try now from Lutz. Right down the middle, it's good. And the 49ers continue piling on to this lead.
Panthers nothing. Will Lutz set to kick off.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. On the return, this is Etienne. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner, and this gets out to the 30. So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's Panthers football as they stare down a huge deficit to begin the 4th. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Running with Hubbard out of the gun. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Here's the backup. First throw. Hopkins isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. And that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
Yeah, this has been flawless, really, from every side, Kate. In order to get to double-digit sacks, it requires a tremendous amount of work leading up to this game, but then ultimately the execution of everybody. This has been the acronym of team. Together, everyone achieves more, and more is 10 sacks.
3rd and long for him here. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
Some squads you just see love to do this, Kate, and I've got so much respect for defensive coordinators who late in the game, instead of playing prevent, well, they step up the aggression meter. Back-to-back sacks puts this offense and this quarterback way off schedule.
Punting unit out now. And this effort's going to give him an even half dozen tonight. He's got it. And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return.
Over 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
1st and 10 from the 43. Now it's Purdy. On the move, headed right. Moving right, airs it out. He's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers continue piling it on here in the 4th. It's a Brandon Ayuk touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got single high or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Now Purdy leading the offense up to go for 2.
The 49ers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he won't get away. They bring him down. The sack prevents them from adding another 2 more to that lead. Well, they don't get it, but just the choice to go for it there, Brock, as I'm looking to my right, seeing a partner kind of fuming, a little steam coming out of the head. I'm sure you and many others maybe aren't a fan of that call.
I don't feel like I'm that old. I really don't.
You don't look that old.
Well, thank you. But yeah, this still just gets me, and I know many others every single time.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. On the return, this is Etienne. Shoves one away. And he's stopped on the run back at the 27. Dave Canales getting his Panthers out there for their next drive. And with this loss already assured, they at least want to find some points and avoid being shut out. Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Dalton. 49ers closing in, and down he goes. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
This is one of those moments that I am just at a loss for words. We just saw a record-tying 12th sack in this ball game. And it really is on two sides of it. On one side of it offensively, well, this has been impossible to block these guys. But Kate, I have got to celebrate.
Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a third down.
And it's third down.
Here he goes, third and long. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. Big gain downfield. How about a big hitter, 34 yards there and a new set of downs. Here's first and 10 from the 47.
First down. A gain of 34 yards.
Out of the shotgun, a give to Hubbard. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. Panthers just want to get out of here with how this one is gone. Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7.
Second and 7 at the 50-yard line.
Now Dalton. And the 49ers rush gets home, and they drop him. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends him backwards ahead of third down.
Just an incredible, incredible effort out of him today. And the type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
Third down from the gun. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down. They're out now, ready to punt it. Begins his return at the 16. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. The 49ers headed back out on offense as we get another look at Brock Purdy. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. They're going to pass it here. Pass a man downfield. It's Jennings. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. Give them 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets them a first down. Well, that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Flushed out of the pocket. He's got Ayuk downfield. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
31-yard line.
We've set it downs for them from the 31.
Get set, get set. Over here, over here. Hot.
First down, Purdy to throw. Caught out wide. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Extra point try now from Lutz. The point after splits the uprights. And the 49ers grow their lead yet again.
41. Panthers nothing. Lutz set to kick off.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. He gets with a return here. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Going trips left here as they get set. 1st and 10. Dalton looking to throw. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And their final effort is going to hit the ground incomplete, but no reason not to throw it long there, as this game is over. So the 49ers take the win here in front of the faithful in Santa Clara. And yet another challenger is vanquished as they continue to carry this undefeated season in November. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the 49ers, as we'll see you next time from Santa Clara.